Mm.
As I was saying, I don't believe mental instability at all. These are English conformants like to say that we invaded Ireland and we think God and stayed a few centuries ago. These are what I understand for your own interpretations. But when you went to sit a meditation, you find clearness. And you're not provoked in your own being to make you feel unstable. You see clearly, and even if you look at the rainbow during the morning or the day, or you look at the clear night sky or anything like that, you see the healthiness of the life and world and the love of life and the world. You don't need all these psychosis and schizophrenia words like your mental circumference. And you don't need your whole mind hinged up for these words your brain can process where they try to shut it down. That's what it feels like anyway. So in that sense, it's incredibly difficult to go by. And in relation to people kind of being contributing to your life, it's not contributory at all. It's very discerning and very heartbreaking when people think of any kind of vulnerability that it can open up within you. And if it's a vulnerability to discernment and stable, it's people preying off your lack of ambience or your lack of harmony. And in that sense, it's like saying, we don't understand you, but we're going to prey off anyway for me. And in that sense, to prey off you financially and practically and morally. In the sense you're not a moral human being for diagnosing mental health notion or diagnosis. That's what it feels like to me. That's what I just projected onto me. That's what anyone actually has feelings. So maybe these guys or these women are on cocaine or on their jolted up notions or they're all in highfalutin stages thinking there's something special and not going to happen to anybody in their life where everyone should feel special but some people mightn't. And it's heartbreaking to think people might intently mightn't want you feeling special like within yourself in relation to actually having a highly enlightened life or highly tuned chord in your life which says it's a beautiful thing to understand that I am alive. That's a wonderful thing. In saying that, I don't know whether any kind of substantial kind of work could ever come from my life in terms of being success, but there you go. Maybe it's not meant to be in terms of putting the effort in and trying to do photography or whatever else I've done. In regard to meditation, it's about going to clear, healthy space. I don't like the word meditation. It's just any premeditated occurrence in the sense of going to meditate and close my eyes and here I am in the definitive process. For me, it's more form of mediation. We find clear, healthy space within yourself. Definitely don't need moment if you call it such a clear thing to go through, yes. Do you want to sleep? I don't want to be here, can you let me out? You can't actually me for the hospital, what you're saying though. I need to affirm it, I'm not like, you're telling me I can't at 10 o'clock you're going for a walk, right? Well, one walk for 10 minutes is not really enough for me, like. I don't mind that if people who sleep, I'm sorry to them, like. Anyway, the nurses keep coming in and telling me to shut up, but there you go. I don't feel I should be here, I don't want to be here. And even if I was out in, say, a forest or a field, I wouldn't go through this hardship that you feel a strain in this place with a 16 to 25 other people, all apparently unstable, carrying your own grief, and you need to put up with every day as an empathic being. Maybe these people understand what empathy is. It means to see through people and see their feelings or their issues as well. So maybe I'm drafted in some sort of Harvard draft. This is where the world is kind of stake and devastation and deviation and all this. That's a crock of shit. That's individual problems as far as I'm concerned. Just the grief carried me on. I'm really going to told you shut up, so I'm going for now. So there you go. Thanks.